Welcome back, everybody, to Jablam Sports presentation of the NBA 2020 Playoffs Simulation. Brought to you by our team at Jablam Sports. Go to our website, jablamsports.com, Jablam sports.com, to find out everything that's happened so far in the playoffs. We are next, Lakers versus Mavericks. Game 6, 3-2 Lakers over the Mavericks. Mavericks won last game pretty handily, almost by about 20 points. You can find out more information when you go to our website, click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the information for every game, every series, and of course the playoff leaders. All the stats are there. All the previous games. The games are live on our Twitch, Jablam Sports, but all past games you can watch on our website and of course on our YouTube, Jablam Sports. Check it out. The games are there. We've done a hockey one as well, so you can see all the past games and all the stats for the hockey one as well. It's all on our simulation pages. You can follow us all on our social media. Twitter, we give you constant updates, but we also are on Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, you name it, we're out there. Coming up next, Game 6. Are the Lakers going to finish it off, or are the Mavericks going to take it to 7 games, which would be tomorrow, roughly 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, if there is a Game 7. I think the Lakers are going to seal it out, though. We are also doing podcasts, just so you guys know. Doing a hockey one. It's already in our 5th season. New episodes coming out. We've just finished episodes 6 and 7. You can go check those out. And we also are doing a wrestling podcast. You can check that out wherever you find podcasts, Apple, Spotify. Type in Jablam Sports, and then type in hockey for our hockey one, or explode for a wrestling one. Enjoy Game 6, folks.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers matched up against the Dallas Mavericks at their home, American Airlines Center. And guys, for the Mavericks, a big-time win in Game 5. They controlled that game and made it look easy, but they can't get complacent here tonight. It's a backs-against-the-wall situation here, fellas.
Oh, I get it.
At home. Okay. Their chance to force a Game 7. Shaq?
If you can't get up for a game like this, Ernie, you need to see a cardiologist. I'm amped up. I'm not even playing. Look.
Wow.
Boom, boom.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
That's
Boom, boom.
amazing.
Wow.
You need to see a cardiologist.
No, that's all hard, Ernie.
And you just got to feel something is special in the air, guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but it just feels like something special's in the air. I look for both teams to pull out all stops.
I look at pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
You said you're pulling out all the spots.
Yeah, all the spots for the stops.
Both of y'all stop.
Okay. We need a new script. Thanks for tuning in.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting block shots and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Rondo in at the point. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. it's the Mavericks to start out. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Doncic. Money from the wing. Doncic has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Mavs. Outside Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Bobbed up there for Howard.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Doncic. That's tipped and stolen by James. Here's Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Howard in the post. Brunson covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now the Mavericks with it. Inside. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Rondo. Drops in the layup for two.
LeBron is so powerful. Amazing how he maintains focus even with the D draped all over.
Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yes, yeah. They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Floats it up for Davis. Poked away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for James. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Brunson, guarded by Green. Rondo against Doncic. Over Rondo. Dallas again missing.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Howard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Here's Brunson. Doncic feeling it out. 6 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
They get it again. Second chance shot. And LeBron with the layup. James has got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Finney-Smith. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Kleber, the pass to Brunson. To end the cold streak, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now Brunson. Rondo missing on the three. Brunson the pass to Doncic, and he gets the bucket.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Whitepowell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Waiters in for Danny Green. Doncic outside. Passes it to Powell. Cauley-Stein with it. Curry with it. Guarded now by Morris. Morris with the block.
Oh, man, look at Morris use his reach to turn away a shot. He's excellent at cornering shooters and sending their shots back.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They've decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. LeBron grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Down low, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Dishes it to Curry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, you know, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell, and it's Hardaway in at the three, the small forward. McGee, bounce pass. Shot from 12. Again, Los Angeles.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Pass to Hardaway. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The pass to Cauley-Stein. He dishes it to Curry. Outside Hardaway. Another three for Dallas.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Smith's checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo is checked in for LeBron. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. McGee finds Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots over Curry. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Morris. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma. Mavericks trail by 13. Pass to Curry. Back to Hardaway. From downtown, Kuzma pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that one drops for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Curry. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot outside Curry. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Zinkis, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Lakers also changing it up. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Anthony Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Green in for Waiters. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That free throw missing.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Down by 15. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Lakers leading by 13. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Kleba, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. That one, no good. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Kuzma. Goes back up. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his third bucket of the night.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's Brunson. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Curry. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break. The Lakers. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's underrated, but Rondo possesses terrific strength. Even when you get the contact, he has a way of being able to create and finish shots.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Rondo.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Inside, Kleba with the bucket.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Lakers leading by 19 points. Outside Rondo. Left side Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Porzingis. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Kuzma. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Back to Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwight Howard. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry. James checked in for Los Angeles. Dion Waiters comes in for Rajon Rondo. And he's good on the second. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. James against Hardaway. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Raiders on the wing. Shoots over Brunson. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Looking at the Lakers, they've come out tonight and put the hammer down. They're obviously anxious to finish this series right here and now and not leave anything to chance with a Game 7. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they're winning all the 50-50 offensive boards. The rebound goes up. Everybody goes to get it, but only one person's coming down with it. And that's the guy with the extra effort, and it's been them tonight. That's why it's a blowout. These second chance opportunities, and they made the most of it.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. If they're serious about cutting into this deficit, it's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Doncic. Hits the jumper in space. Doncic has got 8 points. Lakers leading by 22. Rondo looking over the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
The Lakers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. This Maverick squad struggling. And here is Doncic. 8 points for him. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. It's 2-on-1. Here's LeBron. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great. You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Two.
No good on the free throw. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. Now Rondo. He's got 5. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. LeBron outside.
And it's not bad that she allowed you guys.
You got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Dallas making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for LeBron. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Pass to Powell.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm trying to...
That one falls. Powell's got his first bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
They kick it out to Green.
All right, Muscle, I'm going to let you go.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Waiters is checked in.
He's not wearing a mask or gloves or anything. He's in people's faces watching.
Maverick shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Brunson, the bounce pass. Doncic dishes to Cauley Stein. Can't connect from short range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Doncic finds Brunson. Rebounded by McGee. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And the dunk by James.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Doncic outside. Fires from 14. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumpers.
McGee with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein against James. Tries yet again. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach. Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Rondo passes to James. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway with it. He has 6. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Waiters against Doncic. Waiters into the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Waiters. On the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And then for the Lakers, Howard comes in for Markieff Morris. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good for Waiters. Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Kuzma against Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
Passes it to Kleba. Now here's Cauley Stein. Outside Curry. Doncic against Waiters. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Howard kicks to Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul him.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Cool. You 2 players.
The Lakers with the ball. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here are the Mavericks now. They've got J.J. Barea. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. Jackson is out there with Marjanovic. And it's Kleba in a power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Barea, the pass to Jackson. Marjanovic kicks to Wright. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. That shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Barea. The kick out to Wright. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Caldwell Pope finds Bradley. Pass to Kuzma. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Wright, the pass to Kleba. And here's Barea. Pass to Wright. Marjanovic with it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Bradley. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, and the long arms of Caldwell Pope are so dangerous on defense. He is so good at making his man feel uncomfortable, which in turn earns him a ton of steals.
Caldwell Pope against Wright. Jackson has the open look. Got a hand on it. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. The pass to Jackson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Caldwell Pope outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on his shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Lakers also changing it up. Morris is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Avery Bradley. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Barea. Great D that time from Davis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
It's stolen by Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Jackson, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Mavericks ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. The teardrop falls in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Davis. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Wright looking around to the paint. Here's Marjanovic. Jackson trying to break free. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here is Cook, guarded by Barea. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Bucket is good. Cook's got his first points of the night.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And it's Cook missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Jackson. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Cook. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Perea with it. So they've done it. They're going to move on.
You know they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the NBA Finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
And just like we all expected it, the Lakers are in the finals. This is probably their toughest series up to date in this simulation that we've been doing. 6 games, 4-2. They blew the Mavericks in this game. Mavericks did a really good job and blew the Lakers out in the last game by about 20. But this one, it was pretty close in the first half, but then it was over in that second half. Lakers, there you go. LeBron, Davis, and the rest of them, they are your Western Conference champions. They're going to the finals. They're going to face Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis and his team. When that is, probably Monday night, roughly 11 or 11 p.m., 12 midnight games Eastern. Of course, Pacific, not so late. 9, probably about 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned for that. We'll update you on our website tomorrow. And of course on Twitter. Follow us all over social media. Jablam Sports, JABLAM Sports, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, you name it, we're out there. Follow us there. We're also check out the simulation on our website, jablamsports.com. Click on simulation, click on NBA, and you'll get all the games and of course all the stats for every game, every team, each series, and of course the playoff leaders. It's all on there. We did an NHL playoffs as well. That one's already done. You can see all the games. They're all on our website. They're also all on YouTube, just like the NBA ones. All the games are there, but they're also on the website. If you want to see the NHL one, click on simulation and then click on NHL. All the games are there. Stats, playoff leaders for every team, everything. They're all on there, all the games. We are live always on Twitch, and that's where we'll be live for the entire finals. That's left. That's all we're done. 3 rounds are done. Only finals left. Lakers and Bucks are in the finals. Hope you enjoyed this, folks. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. We're bringing this to you for all you thirsty sports fans out there. All right. Also, if you do enjoy this, we do have a podcast. Hockey Podcast is in its 5th season, and we just started a wrestling podcast. If you like AEW or WWE wrestling, check out our Pro Wrestling Explode podcast, brought to you by Jablam Sports, our team here. And of course, Jablam Sports Hockey. For a hockey one, we talk to all different people in hockey world. So you can check that out in its 5th season. Wherever you get podcasts, type in Jablam Sports, Hockey for the hockey show, and Pro Wrestling Explode, Jablam Sports for the wrestling show. It's also on our website. When you go to jablamsports.com, click on podcasts, you'll find it all there. Please subscribe, and of course, share with your friends. Thank you all for tuning in to our simulations that we've been doing.